Hello students, today we are going to solve 10th standard algebra, second chapter quadratic equations. Okay, in that practice set 2.1. Okay, before I could start, I request you all, you must watch my previous video about introduction about quadratic equation. Okay, first you have to understand the basics of the quadratic equations, then the practice set will be easier for you. Okay, you must watch that video. So let us start. First one is write any two quadratic equations. Okay, quadratic equations, first one will write, first one is x square plus 3x plus 4 equal to 0. First, second one is 2x square minus 5x plus 7 equal to 0. Okay, these are two quadratic equations of one variable x and the maximum index of the variable is 2. Okay, these are quadratic equations of variable x and index of the variable is 2. Okay, second one is decide which of the following are quadratic equations. Okay, first one is here x square plus 5x minus 2 equal to 0. So here in this equation it is in the ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 form. Okay, here is x is the only variable. Okay, and maximum index of the variable is 2, therefore it is a quadratic equation. Okay, here x is the only variable and maximum index of the variable is 2, therefore it is a quadratic equation. Okay, next one is 5 square equal to 5y minus 10. It is not in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. What is the general form of the quadratic equation is? General form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. No, this is the general form of the quadratic equation and this is not in that form. Okay, so now we have to write in this form. So here it is, this is the given equation. So we have to write y square and this is equal sign. You have to bring this 5y to left hand side, so become minus 5y, and this one is also, this becomes plus 10 equal to 0. Now it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Here is the x is a variable, here y is the variable. Okay, so y is the variable. Now we can write in the variable. So in this y variable you have to write a y square. Okay, a y square plus b y plus 10 plus c equal to 0. This is a standard form of the quadratic equation. Okay, so here it is not necessary to write this. because decide which of the following are quadratic equation. Only that much will write. Okay, so this is the equation. So we can write here y is the only variable. Okay, and maximum index of the variable is 2. Okay, therefore it is a quadratic equation of variable y. Variable y. Here it's a variable y. Okay. Now third one is y square plus 1 by y equal to 2. Here it is again. We have to write in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So it is not in that form. So we have to multiply both the sides by y. So first multiplying both the sides by y. Okay, so we get here when we multiplying by both the sides, here it is y square becomes y cube, therefore plus here multiplying by y means y get cancelled, no, so remaining 1 equal to 2y. Okay, now we can write in this form. So therefore y cube, okay, and this is equal sign, bring 2y to this side, becomes minus 2y, and this plus 1 as it is equal to 0. Is it in the form of ax square plus b? See, it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. See it, we need only the maximum index of the variable should be 2. Here it is 3. Therefore, we can write here y is the only variable but maximum index of the variable is not 2. Okay, is not 2. Therefore it is not a quadratic equation. Okay, here it is maximum index is 3, no, so here y is the only variable but maximum index of the variable is not 2. Maximum index of the variable is 3, can write. Maximum variable of the index, maximum index of the variable is 3. Okay, 3 but not 2. Like that also you can write. Therefore it is not a quadratic equation. Okay. Fourth one is x plus 1 by x equal to minus 2. So here again multiplying both the sides by x, multiplying both the sides by x. Okay, so we get, therefore multiplying by x means x multiplied by x is x square, plus here multiplying by x means this x will go, x get cancelled, so remaining 1 equal to this also, right hand side also we have to multiply with x, therefore minus 2x. Okay, therefore x square minus 2x, bring it to this side, so become plus 2x, and this plus 1 equal to 0. Now here x is a variable, maximum index of the variable is 2, therefore it is a quadratic equation. Okay, so here x is the only variable. Okay, here x is the only variable and maximum index of the variable x is 2. Okay, maximum index of the variable x is 2, therefore it is a quadratic equation. Okay, quadratic equation. Fifth one is m plus 2 into m minus 5 equal to 0. So you have to multiply in this way. So m multiply this plus 2 multiplying this in this way. See, m into m minus 5. Okay, then plus 2 into m minus 5. Okay, equal to 0. So therefore multiply now m square, minus 5m. Okay, then 2m, 2 multiplied by m is 2m, 2 multiplied by 5, that is minus, already minus sign is there, 5 2s are 10 equal to 0. So therefore m square minus 5m plus 2m is minus 3m minus 10 equal to 0. Now here m is a variable and maximum index of the variable is 2, therefore it is a quadratic equation. So here m is the variable, m is the only variable and maximum index of the variable m is 2, therefore it is a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Okay, sixth one is m cube plus 3m square minus 2 equal to 3m cube. Okay, we have to simplify it. This m cube you have to bring it to this side, so m cube, this m cube bring it to this side, minus 3m cube. Okay, then plus 3m square minus 2 equal to 0. So m cube minus 3m cube is minus 2m cube plus 3m square minus 2 equal to 0. Again, this is not a quadratic equation, no, because maximum index of the variable is 3. So therefore it is not a quadratic equation. Okay, but here this equation will multiply by minus 1. So okay, so it will become plus 2m cube and minus 3m square and plus 2 equal to 0, because we cannot keep any equation in this way, no. So in such time we have to multiply by minus 1 so that the sign will get changed and it will come in a proper form. Okay, so therefore therefore now maximum index of the variable is 3 here, so it is not a quadratic equation. Here maximum index of the variable m is 3 but not 2. Okay, here maximum index of the variable is variable m is 3 but not 2. Therefore it is not a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Okay, it is not a quadratic equation. Third one is write the following equations in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then write the values of a, b, c for each equation. First one is 2y equal to 10 minus y square. So this is the general or standard form of a quadratic equation. So first we have to, this is the given equation, first we have to write in this form. So this is given equation, so write now 2y and this minus y square, bring it to the left hand side, becomes plus y square. Okay, and this 10 also bring it to the left hand side, becomes minus 10 equal to 0. So write in the proper order. Write first y square, then write 2y minus 10 equal to 0. Okay, here y is the variable, not x, so we have to write in the y variable. So a y square, okay, a y square plus b y plus c equal to 0. While comparing this, see, y square, now a is 2, okay, b is 1, no, a is 1, b is 2 and c is minus 10. Okay, in this way. So therefore a is a is 1, b is 2 and c is minus 10. Okay, second one is x minus whole square equal to 2x plus 3. Okay, here x minus whole square means here we have to use a minus b whole square, that formula. So using a minus b whole square formula. Okay, so a square, that is, what is the formula here? A minus b whole square is a square, okay, minus 2ab plus b square. No, this is the formula. So we have to apply x minus 1, x minus whole square, you have to apply these formulas. Therefore x square, okay, minus 2, a is 2x, b is multiplied by 1, that is 2x, okay, plus b square, minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 plus 1, no, therefore that is whole square means what? Plus 1. Okay, then equal to 2x plus 3. Therefore x square, that is, write minus 2x as it is, and this 2x, this is equal sign, 2x bring it to the left hand side, becomes minus 2x, then plus 1 as it is, this plus 1 as it is, and this minus plus 3 becomes minus 3, and now equal sign 0. See, 2x bring it to the left hand side, becomes minus 2x, and this plus 3 becomes minus 3, and now equal sign, and this left hand side becomes this right hand side here. Okay, so therefore x square minus 2x is minus 4x, and here 1 minus 3 is minus 2 equal to 0. Now it is become a quadratic equation. No, now x square minus 4x minus 2 equal to 0. Now you have to ax square plus bx plus c form. Therefore a is 1, no, A is 1. Now B is minus 4, this minus 4, and C is minus 2. Okay. Here in bracket you can write here comparing with that is standard formula ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, comparing with ax square plus bx plus c, so we get a equal to a is 1, b is minus 4, and c is minus 2. Okay, in this way you can write. Now third one x square minus x square plus 5x equal to minus into 3 minus x. So we have to simplify now. X square plus 5x, and here minus 3. Okay, and minus minus becomes plus x, and bracket, don't put bracket. Now x square plus 5x as it is, and this x bring it to the right and left hand side, becomes minus x, and this minus 3 becomes plus 3, now equal to 0. Okay, so therefore x square plus 5x minus x is plus 4x, then plus 3 equal to 0. No, this simplification you must be knowing, no? 5x minus x. Okay, now comparing with this is become a quadratic equation now. Index is 2, variable only x. Now comparing with standard formula ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Comparing with, we get, this is we get. Okay, a is 1. A in place of a, x square in place of a is 1, nothing means 1. Then b in place, this is x, in place of b is 4. Okay, and c is constant 3. C is 3. In place of c, this is 3. This is the answer. Okay, now fourth one is 3m square equal to 2m square minus 9. This is again write 3m square, bring 2m square this side, 2m square minus 9. Okay, equal to 0. No, see 3m square, this becomes minus 2m square, and this minus 9 become plus 9. Okay, equal to 0. Therefore 3m square minus 2m square becomes 1m square, no, plus m square plus 9 equal to 0. This is again, is it a quadratic equation? Yes, this is a quadratic equation because m is the only variable and maximum index of the variable is 2. Okay, therefore, but this equation we have to write in this way. See, m square plus next m term is not there, no, so we have to use 0m plus 9 equal to 0. See, if you use 0m, m multiplied by 0 means 0, no, fully 0. That's m square plus 9 equal to 0, that only remains. This is no. Therefore, now comparing with ax square, not ax square, comparing with now a m square, variable is m, plus bm, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the standard form of this equation, no. Therefore a is, in the place of a is 1, No? Now B is 0. Write 0. And C is 9. Okay? Fifth one is P into 3 plus 6P, okay, bracket close, equal to minus 5. So the solution is, so we have to multiply with P, therefore 3P plus P multiplied by 6P is 6P square equal to minus 5. Okay, now write P 6P square, therefore 6P square first, then write 3P, then you have to bring minus 5 to this side, becomes plus 5, now equal to, now this is equal to 0. Okay, this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. No, now comparing with now ax square, no, now a p square, no, instead of, see, this is the standard formula, this is the standard ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, no. So instead of x you have to put p, so ap square plus bp plus c equal to 0. Here p is a variable, no, so that for that, comparing with ap square plus bp plus c, now we get a is 6, b is 3 and c is 5. Okay, now sixth one, x square minus 9 equal to 13. Again x square minus 9 as it is, bring 13 to this side, becomes minus 13 equal to 0. Therefore x square 13 minus 9 22, therefore sign comes bigger, minus 22. Okay, 3 9 1 10 12, so sign comes bigger, 13 as a minus sign, so minus sign comes, minus 22. Okay, equal to 0. Now we have to write in this form x square, that x term is not there, so we have to write 0x, then write minus 22 equal to 0. Now comparing with ax square plus bx plus c, okay, we get, here x is a variable, so we have to keep in this form only, so we get, in place of a is 1, b is, see, b is 0, c is minus 22. Okay, students, in this practice set 2.1, first, second, third is got over, and in my next video, fourth, fifth, sixth I'm going to solve. Okay, so if you have any doubt, don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section. Okay, so okay, then bye.